Welcome back everyone. If you're interested in the MIRACO Plus scanner and the Metrology Kit, a link and discount code appears on the screen for an exclusive discount code. Today we're diving even deeper to showcase the scanner full potential. I'm using this live mask of Sam Neill, the actor of Jurassic Park, Alan Grant. We'll be testing various scan settings and compare all the results. This way you can see exactly how each parameters affects the quality of the scan. Feel free to adjust any part to match your style and pacing. From texture detail to depth accuracy, we will highlight all the differences, so like that you will be able to choose the one you want for your project. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of how these advanced setting tools can elevate your scanning game. Okay, so here we can see I have 8 Sam Neill scan. It covers a bit of everything X1, X2, not 1.5 because it's a mix of 1 and 2, so I will just go for X1 and X2. And then I went far mode, near mode, and I used continuous mode and single shot mode. So it covers absolutely everything. So here you have far mode X1 single shot compared to near mode X1 single shot. So it's just a way to compare with the same parameters. Both are X1, both are single shot, but one is far, one is near. So as you can see, near mode is a lot better, but it's a lot longer. So for something that size, I would go 100% of the time near mode. My goal is quality. It's not time, it's quality. So except if I have the director telling me you have 5 minutes to scan everything, I will always go near mode. So let's see what we have next. Far mode X1 continuous shot, far mode X2 continuous shot. So as you can see, you have a tiny upgrade in quality using X2. It's not like day and night. You can see on the neck area that you have more detail. It still looks better. But if you have good texture projection and a proper sculpt pass after that, like we always do in VFX, the base is still pretty cool. But if I have to choose between X1 and X2 in far mode, I would go X2 because it looks better. Let's see what we have next. Far mode X1 continuous shot, far mode X1 single shot. As you can see, single shot has more detail. So it could look like noise a bit, so it's not incredibly obvious that it's better. You can see the surface is different, you have some variation, but we are not as good as a near mode, for example. So for far mode, I would probably go X1 continuous shot because I would just, in a way, use far mode when I have no time and near mode when I have a lot of time. And if I want detail, I would go near mode. So for me, between these two, I would probably go X1 continuous shot. Even if the single shot has a bit more detail, it's significantly longer. Let's see what we have next. Far mode X2 continuous, far mode X2 single shot. Single shot has more detail, but again, it's longer. It's the same one than X1. So you can see it's a bit more detail, it looks better, but it's a lot longer. And X2 is even more longer. It's even longer, than X1. So let's see what we have next. Near mode, so we start to reach very nice quality. Near mode X1 single shot, near mode X2 single shot. So that's where you will have to watch this on a proper screen, not on your phone or something like that. You will have to put 4K to see the top quality, because there is an increase in quality on my screen. I can see it. So near mode is the best. X2 has more quality and it's obvious in near mode more than in far mode, and single shot is better than continuous mode anyway. So this is the best you can get. Near mode, X2 single shot. So that model on the right is the maximum quality you'll get. As you can see, it's absolutely incredible. You have all the skin spores and everything. That's a very, very high quality scan. I've spent like, I don't know, 10, 15 years, maybe even more than that. 20 years in film, maybe 14 years in VFX. I never had a scan of a face as good as this. The skin detail is absolutely incredible. That's very, very nice. Let's see if we have anything else. Near mode X1 continuous shot compared to near mode X1 single shot. So as you can see, both are very nice, but single shot is significantly better than continuous mode. Here, I don't put too much the time limitation, you know, in the balance, you know, because right now, I just consider that I go near mode so I have time. And if I have time, single shot is better. Here is the second part of the video. I use the Metrology Kit here to scan a car. So I went to a car dealer and I wanted to scan a concept car. Unfortunately, it was not possible because the car was in aluminum and the magnetic stickers does not stick on aluminum, unfortunately. So what I did right now is that I went and I scanned the car in several parts. So the first part was to try to scan most of the metal area. Unfortunately, all the front part and the back part was in plastic, so I could not put, you know, stickers on it, unfortunately, so it was a bit more tricky to get. And the roof is not covered very well, unfortunately. But I still managed to get something very nice. I just focus on the right part of the car because, you know, it's a car. You have a logo on the front, a logo on the back. You just align it properly in ZBrush and then you just flip it and you generate all the missing area. As you can see on the screen, that's the original scan. So it's pretty, you know, detailed. You have some area which worked a bit less well. So you have the bag, it's a Quid, so it's a Renault car. Some area here were less successful, unfortunately. It's because that area was full plastic. It has no magnet on it because I only tried to scan the metal area. And in the front, as you can see, it scanned the front, but there are lots of missing parts on the front because all the front part was pure plastic. But if you look at here, let's have a look. Just opening the model, go for it. Okay, so here you have the front part. This was not made with the Metrology Kit. It was made with feature mode. So I just took the MIRACO, moved, you know, the MIRACO, and I scanned all this. So now you're like, you have the side and the main part. You have the front, which is separated, but how do I get everything together? Well, if you have a RevoScan, you just go merge. And I will just click main part and I will just click on that one. Okay, and as you can see, I have both on my screen right now. I will go feature mode and I will just try to see if it works, preview the alignment. Let's go for it. Let's see how long it would take. It should be, usually it's pretty quick. But let's see if it works. It's pretty fast. All this is live. There is no, you know, going faster or anything. It's live. Let's see. Should not take longer than 30 seconds. I hope. Okay, go for it. Okay. Okay, 3/4. Boom, done. And as you can see, it managed to align everything perfectly. So I scan the main part with the Metrology Kit, front part, feature mode. And if I click generate model, I will get, you know, let's try to go back here, merge one. Let's see where I am. I just opening the model right now. Yeah, and this is what you'll get, you know, when you have a close all, when you merge everything. So that's what you have. So as you can see, it fused, you know, the windows and everything. But that's pretty cool. I have scanned the side area, so I will be able to fix that. So I scanned it again with Fetch Your Mod, because that was full plastic anyway. So it was more tricky to put, you know, trackers and be able to make it work. So it's pretty cool. As you can see, it works pretty well. It's not a car that you can just put in your film like that. Of course, it's a scan, so there is no way a scan would be, you know, just you take it out of the box and you make it work. That's not how it works. But it's already a very nice result. That's something already very, very cool. I will put that one in ZBrush, and I will make, you know, a symmetry. I'll make a tiny bit of cleaning. So as you can see all the stickers everywhere. So I will smooth a bit of everything, and I will see what I can get. And I will just show it to you. I just, you know, try to feel a bit the roof, because I had no roof at all right now. But the side part is a bit better. I had to feel a bit the holes where you had the front light and everything, just to have something a tiny bit more complete. But I showed you the original scan anyway, so it's a bit more smooth. It's not an incredibly clean job, unfortunately. I had to do it pretty quickly, but anyway, after working all these years in VFX, if you give me a car like that, I would be able to make something absolutely perfect for the film. All the proportions are here, all the line, all the element of design, everything is present. For a scanner at that price, it's already incredibly nice. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more in-depth look at the MIRACO Plus and more amazing tech. Have a nice day.